you're back with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. The weeks are just fucking flying by now, aren't they? Flying by to where though? To death. Is that where this is all heading? Is that the end game? What's all this shit in between then? Why am I stressing out so much about this? If I'm just gonna die and that's it, why did I even bother doing squats today? How is that gonna help me when I die? Is that why we do stuff? Because we know subconsciously we're gonna die and we're trying to pack everything we can into it? Is that really the motivating factor? Like, are you trying to pack in as much experience as possible? That doesn't seem like the goal either. Wouldn't you think because everyone knows they're gonna die that you just wouldn't do anything? Like, what's the point? But doing nothing makes you miserable too. Who knows? All I know is the weeks are fucking flying by now. They were going slow for a little while there, but now they're just fucking zooming by. Zooming towards that ultimate hibernation. Is there an afterlife? Who knows? The Buddhists do. The Buddhists have been trying to tell us for like 3,000 years. This certainly isn't what I thought I was going to speak about when I first turned the microphone on. It's not the way to start a fucked up Friday, is it? This isn't how you do it. You don't talk about death and the afterlife and misery on a fucked up Friday. That's for the weekdays. That's for working hours. That's what your fucking desk is for. To sit there and contemplate, what the fuck am I doing? Is this what it's all about? Is this what my life is going to be, sitting on this desk, hurtling towards death? And the answer is yes, shut up. Sit at that desk and shut up. We need you working on accounts. We don't need you talking. You are a very important cog of a machine that's much larger than yourself. But if you keep fucking talking, I'm going to outsource your job to fucking Rahul in India. And he'll do it faster and better than you, and he won't have fucking questions about existence. He knows what existence is about. It's about working and chai. That's it. When you think about it, it's fucking amazing everyone isn't just an alcoholic or a drug addict or some sort of fiend. Or is everyone? Everyone probably suffers from some sort of mental illness. I heard this thing the other day. They're like, if the society's sick and you conform to a sick society and become a normal functioning member of that society, you are sick. So I'm not normal or functioning. Does that make me sane? Who cares? It's fucked up Friday. Let's get to it. That really was not what I thought I was going to lead into this story with. No sirree, Bob, as Foghorn Leghorn would say. Anyway, let's get started. It's fucked up Friday. It's time to get out there and do your best. Do your best work this weekend. Cause some trouble. So the story this week was sent in by one of the lads in England. He wanted to remain anonymous. He said, "Call me anything. A rose by any other name will still smell as sweet." And I'm like, can you stop gaying up my podcast? Anyway, so here's the story. Thanks for sending it in. So it was a long time ago, must have been in my early 20s. I was woken up by my mum slapping me around the face saying, "You could have died." I was wondering what she was talking about while I was spitting the last chunks of vomit out of my mouth and patting my wet crotch. My ex was no longer beside me at this point. I apologized to my mum, rinsed my face and changed my trousers. Went down to find my ex and asked why she'd slept downstairs. She told me that night I'd covered us both in piss and handed her a scoop of vomit to deal with. How did she become your ex? What went wrong in that relationship? That afternoon I had some familiar faces turn up and I asked them what had happened. And where did my Devil's Cut Jim Beam go? My mate told me I drank the whole bottle straight from the neck and lost my shit at their dad's house. That's how you drink Devil's Cut. Straight from the bottle, then smash it on the ground and hold the glass to someone's neck. That should be the real ad for Jim Beam. I'd had this opinion nobody liked his sister. I told her she disgusted me and I was going to be sick on her. I told her I was going to be sick on her nipples, and her granddad had a stupid fucking name. That's tight. That's real tight. I'm going to be sick on you and your nipples. You disgust me. Can you just pop your nipples out for a second so I can throw up all over them? That's always a good way to get a party started though, just attack someone for no reason. I used to do it every now and then. Get real drunk and just say to someone, you are the most annoying cunt I've ever seen in my entire life. It's not even you, it's your being. Your being annoys the fuck out of me. Don't try and do something different. It's you. It's your essence. Your essence annoys me. You're going to take a few punches with that sort of gameplay, I can tell you. Anyway, I think my friends and my ex decided it was best to leave as I'd outstayed everybody's welcome. And on the walk home, I'd done roly-polies in every fucking lawn leading to my house, screaming and laughing all the way home. It sounds like it was a good night. I don't see too much wrong with this. What's the worst thing you did? Let's analyze it. You gave your ex a golden shower, surprise golden shower, nothing wrong with that. If it was when you were in your early 20s, that's probably like 10 or so years ago. Maybe you were one of the pioneers of the golden shower. Nothing wrong with that. You handed her some vomit. Look, that's just a test. If you're in a relationship, you got to test your partner out. What are they willing to put up with? Here, hold my vomit. If she takes it without flinching, you've got a wife there. Obviously, she flinched, and now she's your ex, so you worked it out pretty well. What was the other thing you did? You said someone's sister disgusted you. I'm sure you could argue a case of that. The worst thing you probably did was say, I'm going to throw up on your nipples, which is a very specific thing to do. It's kind of weird, I suppose, but it's also kind of funny. If I saw someone at a party say, you disgust me, I'm going to throw up on your nipples, I'd be like, I like that guy. I see nothing wrong with this whole story. I would have woken up the next day with a completely clear conscience. Even when the story was getting told back to me, I would have been like, yeah, so what? You threatened to throw up on Karen's nipples. Yeah, well, tell her not to disgust me next time. Anyway, thanks for sending in the story. Appreciate it. That's it from me tonight. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll see you the fuck later.